Hey, welcome to Hot Tea for the Soul. I'm Melanie Florence, and this is the Hot Tea, a partnership reading. So I've done two. This is the second one. The first one is a Muses Tarot. It is with the lights is tarot actually, and gods and goddess and stuff. If that is more your bag, this is one is a bit different. This is the Witch's Brew. So this has got two witches decks that I've got, and I've got a whole heap of witchy stuff in the back. So if this is your bag for a partnership reading, then here we are for you. So I got a few decks. We're going to build up the environment and build up the energy going on around, and then we're going to add in, and we're going to do like cards for you and cards for them and cards for the middle. Like, what's the energy in the middle? What's the love energy in the middle of it all? So without further ado, let's start the brew. Let's take one from the Gaia Oracle first. Right. Ooh, I like the Gaia Oracle. Tony Carmen Saladero. I like actually all the decks that I've got from him, which is the Blue Angel Oracle, which is in the other reading. Well, I'm going to take one. Thank you. Oh. Jewel within teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and a emotional connection. Alright, so sometimes we've got this sadness and we've got this inner sadness. What is the jewel inside of that? It's this emotional reconnecting with yourself. Like, you know, it's taking a moment to find that jewel, to find the gem inside of the blessing inside of that for you. Okay? And it's about appreciation. Alright, so you can have something traumatic go on, but still appreciate where you are and still what you got going on. A little bit of bounce from the camera just then on that card. Right, and because I really love this, the Spellcaster Oracle, which I might put in the full moon one still yet. What do we got from the full moon Oracle? Ooh, so strength. Oh, strength and courage. Look at that, two lines together. We're going to put those together. Strength and courage is what you've got going inside of this. So a little bit of appreciation and what's going on, but you've got in that little bit of sadness, but you've got strength and courage to back you up inside of here. Let's pull one from the Green Witch Oracle, which is from the garden, stuff from the garden. Oh, my hair does whatever it wants at the moment. I washed it. It does whatever it wants. Okay, so okay. Oh, continuance, an apple. Alright, look not at the seed in the apple, but the orchard in the seed. And this is a continuance. It's nice and juicy. It's a water flavour in there. So we have a continuance, something going to go on, and you know that's nice. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So it keeps you healthy. There's something healthy going inside of this with the apple. All right, and I'm going to pull out a magic spell card because here we are in a Witch's Brew. And I found these. These are a Lucy Cavendish deck, and they're a bit like an enlightenment deck, like enlightenment parties. Let's see what we got out of this deck. One card for this partnership. Hot tea, Witch's Brew. Oh, romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Alright, you got a bit of romance going on. This is encouraging. Alright, so you got an emotional reconnection and a spiritual reconnection that you've had going on. And it's got courage and strength, and here we are with a bit of romance in the mix. Okay, I love this. Alright, this is great. I'm going to turn it down so you can see this build up, and we're going to use these two decks. We are going to use, the Modern Witch, because I really love that, and then we're going to use the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Duggan. Alright, so I'm going to turn it down so you can see it build up, and let's see what we've got going on. So we're going to do 3 cards for you and how you got here, and 3 cards for them, and the energy in between, and then the present, where we are, and then where we're going. So we've got here, let's see what we got. Alright, 3 cards for you. Oh, let's start with that one. I'm going to take that one too, and that one. 3 cards for you, how we got here. Let's do 3 cards for them while we're at it. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them. What do we got on the table? 1, 2, 2, 1 more. You. Alright, this is how you came into this. This is how we got here, right? How you came into this situation, how you come into this energy. Okay. You came in on a motorbike. Chariot, you are like ready, empowered, taking on the challenge and really going for it. This is a really empowered So the Cancer energy, and it's really strong, and it's emotionally strong, and it's really taking it to the world and taking it on physically. All right. And the Hierophant, you're ready to sign. This is agreements. This is marriages. This is like really ready to step it up. And it really is talking about, in other decks, this is talking about the goddesses inside of you as well. It's like the ancients inside of you, your ancestors inside of you as well. All right. So taking perhaps on your ancestral challenges and contracts and that sort of stuff. But the Hierophant is a real step up. It's a real, like, you're being recognized inside of that, and marriages inside of that. Ooh, but there was our break. This is like a breakaway. This is a breakaway moment. Lightning energy. Tower. Tower, everything is broken down and you are left with everything that is your foundation, your strength. All right, so this is Tower moment where everything is blowing to pieces inside of here. All right, and that's how you came into this. Maybe you've blown apart a marriage. Maybe you're walking away from a marriage. Maybe walking away from another circumstance inside of there. Like you got on your bike and you've actually blasted away from this perhaps. All right, so let's see what they had coming into this. Oh, they're slow and steady wins the race. This is like the Knight of Pentacles. It's, you know, really methodical, knowing that you work with the pack and you also work by yourself. They're good working autonomously by themselves. They're good working with everybody in a group for a group cause, right? But we're keeping our focus on our practical way and the methodical way, and slow and steady this horse is going to get there. That's that knight. He is a paced knight. Okay, but we've made a transition. He's made a transition. They've made a transition of their mind. All right, and so they've been, you know, that may have been they're in one business place, or they used to think of a certain way, but now they think another way. They're thinking a different way about things, and so it might be that they've changed their mind. They've changed their tact on things inside of this. They've been methodical, but they've been able to transition over something. There's something they've had to get over in their mind, right? Okay, and so we have the Five of Swords, because there's been a frustration. So there's a step back inside. They were frustrated inside of what was going on. All right, and so there's walking away from this circumstance and turning their back on the circumstance, but they've been a bit frustrated, perhaps in the mind, but also to just see arrows. It's like, you know, things aren't hitting a target inside there. They're not necessarily hitting their mark. Okay, frustration. What are the three cards in the middle from the Witch's Tarot? Modern Witch and the Witch's Tarot. Okay. There's two. What are the three in the middle? What is the middle energy? What's the energy that you've created between you and you've met? When you come into this. What you got going on? What's this middle energy? Yeah, just one. That's good. Oh, just the one. Okay. Oh, alright. What is the middle energy inside of this? When you come into this circumstance. Alright, they're frustrated. They're thinking about long-term goals and they're trying to get over things, but they're still frustrated about what's going on in the past and what they're looking back on. Alright, you have ready to take charge, and you're either ready to get married or this has all been blown to pieces and you're like, we're all out. But romance is in the air for you. Strength, courage, there's jewel within the teardrop, right? What have we got? So, in the middle of this, we've got strength again with our lions. You've got three lions. And we've got King of Wands. All right, so we have passion in the middle of this. And we have the Lovers. That's how you guys have met. There's loving, passionate energy, and there's something really strong with you. Strong of heart, strong of passion, strong of integrity, strong of faith inside of you, and there's a real love energy inside of this. This could be this is Aries in energy, with fire sign element in energy, and this is like the passionate, faithful king. Like, you know, he knows what he wants. He knows his passion. This is the strength and courage. Again, integrity in the heart and the Lovers. That's what we come into this with. Okay, that's really great. All right, let's see what the next energies are. So, where are you now? Where are you now? All right, angels are looking over that Lovers. Look, they're great. Oh, that one's turned. I'm going to take it. All right, two more for you, three for them. What have we got? One, two down, two for you. Two for you. Where is this progressing for you? Three for them. Alright. if you want to check out my other readings, you should, because I've got other readings this week. I've done the Sweet Hot Tea, which is sort of about love for you, and I'm going to do a full moon in Gemini eclipse reading, because why wouldn't we? It's big. And yeah, trying to get back into these YouTubers, sit down and do them. Like, I haven't necessarily been down for filming me, to be honest. Been doing my own thing, got other stuff going on. But I really love doing this, and I really love making these. So here we are, for you, for them. Right, great. Got 3 for you, 3 for them. Alright, what have we got in here? Whoa, alright, Spark of Life. This is like a spiritual new beginning. This is passion. This is taking that passion and what you love and what you really want to do and having the strength and courage to actually do what you want to do with your life and really investing in that. Alright, because we've got this Chariot above this, right? And then we got Strength again. So we've got Strength out of every deck in here. Strength of heart, strength of integrity. We have 4 lions in the house. We've got a whole zoo of lions. We've got a pride of lions sitting in here. Alright, strength, integrity of the heart, passion, like really moving. A lot of Leo energy in here. This has got bold, loving energies inside of here. Wow. And the Knight of Wands. Oh, right. The Knight of Wands is about respecting yourself, respecting your walk, respecting your faith, respecting what you believe in, right? Really standing what you stand for. Those things you're standing there, they're the battles that you've won. They're everything that you went through. They're all of the morals that you have. They're all of the things that you're willing to battle again for if you need to. These are the things that you're going to take responsibility for in the 10, right? That you take home with you. These are yours. These are your battles and your respect, and this is respecting you. That's where you come into this. When you come out of this tower moment, you come into, I respect myself in here. Ooh, really, lots of Leo, love and energy on here, angels in here. Look at the angels over that lover. Alright, infinity inside of that strength is over and over again. Alright, what have they got going on at the moment? Infinity again, we've got the magician. They got magic in their fingers. Alright, this is actually bringing heaven to earth. All this stuff that they've been worried about or they've been thinking about, the struggles or the transition that they've made, they really want to manifest. That's really, now they're bringing this in. They're bringing that spark in, what they hold in, what their fire is, right? They've got that wand in their hand also. Alright, so this is about manifesting and actually bringing all of the spiritual and emotional appreciation, all of it, like it, or bringing it all into context. Alright, that's powerful stuff. Infinity again. And then we've got the King of Wands again, right? So out of both decks, we've got the King of Wands. Their heart, their strength, their valor, their passion. This is a passionate, like, a bonding inside of here. This is what we got going on here with that King. Whoop-a. Whew, on fire. All right, what's this one? What do we got? The Wheel. The Wheel. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but this is a fertile time of change. This brings prosperity. This brings in new beginnings, new change, right? So they've worked out that frustration. They've moved on. There's big, bold things inside of here. Big, bold. I've got the Torah sitting in there, which is that Torah. It's the first 5 books of the Bible, remember? And that's what sits inside of that card when you're looking at that. So we're looking at the first 4 or 5 books of the actual Bible in the Old Testament stuff. So that's really interesting. It always interests me that it sits inside of every card that's written. Alright, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is movement. This is a lot of energy inside of here. Moving forward, like manifesting and moving forward. Alright, what have we got in the middle in here? What's the energy going on between you at the moment? Alright, there's one. There's 2. Ooh. There's 3. What have we got? So, we have death. Okay. So, inside of this circumstance at the moment, there might be things that you need to let go of. There are actual things that you actually that die, and we have seen things have a season, and we actually need to work through those things. You know, and if you've been independent for a while prior to all of this, it's like maybe there's things that are, you know, that you have to let go of. You have to let go and you have to go through that mourning. All right, and we take the bones of our life and then we put them in a pot and we make them new. We make that rebirth of our new life. All right, but we've got a definite, like, strength inside of what you've got going on. So we're really talking about this, perhaps that this is a death of old behaviors. Perhaps that this is a death of the single life. Perhaps this is, you know, letting go and actually being able to work out how to manifest things to move on to a new life and letting go of stuff. Alright, what else we got here? got the Knight of Cups sitting in the middle of that. This is our top thumping knight. This is the guy who gets knocked down and he gets back up again. He's going to keep getting up. He trusts his heart. He is the one who's going to champion his valor in the middle of all this. This is the energy that you guys have got in the middle of this. This strength. I've got 2 horses sitting in here. But this is this Knight of Cups is going to hold out, and he's always going to hold his emotion and his heart in his hand. Is that emotions, cup of emotions. And we've got the shadow side. Alright, so inside of all of this and this death and all of this stuff and the love, you've really got these shadows that you're still going to have to deal with. This is talking about still having to deal with your light and your dark. Still having to go through, you know, your trials and your tribulations, and still having to work through our darkest nights and twin flame journeys of this. This is, you know, where you have to work really hard for it to actually end up being together and that sort of stuff, and have to write it out a little bit and trust your heart sitting right in the middle of this. All right, but we're going to deal with our shadows. We're going to deal with our skeletons in our closet. We really need to make sure our foundations are set so we can deal with the light, and that's what you can see. The shadows are made from the light. Okay, from looking at the light, you can see what your shadows are. Alright, and you guys are working on that together. This is interesting. So we've got death and we've still got our shadows to deal with. Alright. It's a lot of challenges. There's still a lot of challenges around this heart. There's a lot of challenges for you guys in dealing with the real concepts of things, the real endings, being able to end past lives, past relationships, let go and cut cords. You know, can you deal with the demons? Can you deal with, you know, because this is straight under the lovers. This is straight under the lovers. Those are the lovers that are sitting in there. Alright, so this is dealing with the tribulations. This is dealing with real life. This is dealing with actually, you know, not just it not being just an emotional thing, but actually being a very physical thing. Okay. Angels and the devil all in together. That's very interesting. Alright, where's this going to go? Let's see. Oh, alright, so 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them. Where's it going? And we've got a continuance. So this is your heart is strong. You've got a rebirth regardless. And we've got strength and strength and strength and strength of heart all over the table in here. It's not because anybody isn't loving anybody strong inside of here. Alright, there's 1 for you. 2 for you. There's 2 for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love the modern witch. It's got MW on it. Love it. It's my initials. All right, and 3 for them. All right, 3 for you, 3 for them. You are going to tuck it into your skills. You are actually going to buckle down and do the things that you need, new practical things. You've got this making this heaven on earth. This is an 8 again. We look at the 8s over again. Like we're bringing our heaven to earth. And this is really manifesting, being the master of your skills and really being able to bring things into reality, right? And so you're really going to tuck in and really look at the practical sides of things inside of here. So this might be you're going to go doing a little bit of work and you're going to be indulging yourself in work a bit, and that's the strength of what's going on around you. But, oh, here we are, using our skills. Okay, and then we've got the Queen of Wands. And this again, this is using your skills. This is maybe work. She's clear cut. She's no bullshit. She cuts through the shit. So, you know, this is a real communicator. She's going to email you and tell you that you are, where you're at and those sort of things. But you're clearly going to communicate yourself through your work as well. And your intellect. Skills and intellect are going to shine through. And that's your healing element at the moment. This is really healing layers of stuff. So really involving yourself in your mind, really involving yourself in your physical world and what you've got going on around you and your skills and stuff. I still see that there's some sort of waiting in here. So this is where you guys are at the moment. Okay, and so you've got, this is healing. Temperance is this really organic, holistic healing from your faith, from your spirit. So you're still going from this tower moment in here, tower moment in respecting yourself. You're still really healing inside of this moment. Alright, that's you, angel wings again. Okay, so this is them. Alright, they're taking control. This is like really stepping up. This is fiery energy. This is this is our Aries energy. This is all kings combined inside of this, really taking their stands, taking their just and stuff and really manning up into it. This is very passionate. This is passionate and stepping forward inside of here. Oh, because there's a triumph. There's a spiritual triumph inside of here. Well, you reap what you sow, what they put in, the efforts they're going to put in there, the efforts you're going to get out. And this is on a spiritual level for them. All right, so they were going through a transition in their mind previously, and they were really frustrated in how they were going to manifest all of their stuff. But we've got this King of Wands, and we've got this Emperor of... The Emperor, again, fiery, fiery, fiery all over the place. And now we've got this Triumphant, another horse walking in here. Like, and there's a lot of strength in here, a lot of lions and horses. That's strength and like strength and determination, and you know, really walking through. Okay. What else have they got going on? Oh, the Lovers. The Lovers out from both decks. All right. So there's still love in the air. There's still a lot of manifesting in this. Like, it really is. You need to take stable inside of this line. It's saying take stable control of your skills and really concentrate on that, and really, you know, take your heart in your communications of yourself and your mind and your healing. And that's where your angels are. This is where you're healing inside of you. And we've got the Lovers in here again, twice in here. Oh, all right. More angels' wings. 3 sets of angels' wings. Ooh, 3 sets of angels' wings. All right. How many horses? 1, 2, 3. Knights count as horses. 3 horses. All right. So, this last little energy, what have we got left? Thank you for still being here. All right. If this resonates for you, I would love to hear from you. Please drop a line in the comments. And that's 1, that's 2. No, I'm going to take 2 off that. I'm not taking the 3rd. 1, 2. And 1 more. What have we got? What have we got for the outcome? Where is this going with you guys? What have we got going on? You've been dealing with a lot. There's dealing with the demons at the moment. You're dealing with the hardest parts of this. The death of the old, still having to get you, keep your heart up and hold your cup up. Like, and dealing with the shadow sides of yourself. The hardest parts. The bits that, you know, that aren't the hardest parts. The bits that we don't want to show on. We don't want to talk on. You're working through the hardest parts, the contracts and all of those sort of things. Alright, what do we got? 5 of Swords. So we're still a bit frustrated. There's frustrated communication going on in here. Alright, it's of the senses, and it's just like, you know, still not really hitting its mark in how you're communicating maybe together. Because he's definitely, this person has definitely got their love for you, and you definitely perhaps are at that point of, you need to, you know, we're going through a lot of hard times in here. You need to communicate with me. And she's being very firm about that. She's communicating a healing inside of here. With this Queen of Swords. That's what's communicating just there. All right, with this here, we're still a bit frustrated with what's going on. 5 of Swords. But there's going to be a euphoric love. There's a lot of love sitting on this table. This knight is transforming to a king. It's a mature emotions. It's not holding back. It's really having the discussions and expressing the love between you in that movement of stuff. And it's emotional. So there's a lot of emotional stuff still sitting around this. Oh, but it is what you put in. What you put in, what you harvest, what your efforts are in. And so this is still going back to this Knight of Pentacles, still working through that other horse. 1, 2, 3, 4 horses. Alright, so 4 horses and 4 lions and 3 angels' wings, and amazing. There's magic inside of this. It's still frustrating. You still got to talk through this energy. You got to talk through what all these things are and schedules maybe, because you got work to do and you got communications, and you're not going to take any bullshit anymore. Like, you know, you're really going to, you've gone through this tower moment up here, and you guys have got strength and strength and strength, and we're making the best out of, you know, the jewel within the teardrop. We're making the best out of it. We appreciate what we've got. And this is, we're still willing to put in effort inside of here. That's where this is sitting, that there's still a lot of effort that people are willing to make, and there's conversations that are perhaps not hitting the mark in how we're talking about our love inside of here, but you're really looking forward. What are we putting into? What are we actually putting in our efforts to? On a physical level, what are we putting them in to actually attain inside of here? All right, I hope that resonates with somebody out there. Please let me know. I would love to hear from you, and thank you for being here for the hot tea, the Witch's Brew edition. Bye for now.